Hello, all of my stuff. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's cleaning out the storage unit, officially moving out. Just got to stop at the office and make sure we're all paid up and everything's taken care of. All of my stuff that I have in there moving over to my cousin's garage, and hopefully this will give me the opportunity, well, maybe not right now, but in the springtime, to go through exactly what was in there and get rid of what I don't need, because I get the benefit of having a storage unit. There's certain things you don't want to have every single day, and that's why I had the storage unit. But for me, it really just ends up being an excuse to have a lot of shit I probably don't need at all. So hopefully I can go through it and downsize some stuff. I've got a lot of parts for Lucky that probably need to be installed as well, like mechanical components, just to keep her, from breaking down. So that'll probably be something that gets done hopefully soon. Just wanted to load it all up today because it's actually quite a nice day today. And tomorrow we got 75% chance of snow blowing in, which means it's probably going to happen. And I still haven't gotten the call about my new bed yet, my new mattress. So you just know that call is either going to come later this afternoon or tomorrow morning, and I'll be moving a bed into snow. If they can delay one day, I wouldn't mind. I could delay one day and just say, please hold on to it until Friday. But let's get serious. All right, I'm gonna rip inside here and hopefully wrap all this business up. Well, I timed that beautifully. They're taking their lunch break and they have a note on the door that says, be back at 1:45. It's 1:20. I'm not sitting here for 25 minutes. So I guess we're making a trip down here tomorrow. I think I have 2 days until my official move out date. So I just wanted to get ahead of the game because I'm actually going over to my cousin's for dinner tonight. So we'll be able to drop the rest of that stuff off and we can just be done with it. Say sayonara. And so that's what I'm gonna do. And I guess we'll just catch up in the next clip. Maybe it's a nice snowfall come tomorrow morning. Who knows? Well, that would have been a more impressive shot if the forecast had been true and there would have been like flurries everywhere, very pretty and all of that, and very dramatic from yesterday's weather. Instead, it's just sort of wet with a light dusting of snow this morning. So, as per usual, they're just throwing darts down there at the weather predicting place. I'm just leaving Sentinel Storage again, super simple, wrapped everything up. They were open. It's just after 9 a.m. in the morning, so of course they were there. So that was all well and good, and now, wouldn't you know it? So I got back to the van yesterday after leaving the storage place. And I don't even know why. I didn't have a notification on my phone or any reason. I did have a notification. I had the little red dot on my phone icon, but it wasn't like something popped up new. Anyway, I go in there and I see that, oh, it's on my voicemail. I know I have a voicemail probably from TELUS or something. I tap over to the voicemail. Sure as shit, there's a voicemail from 2 days ago from Craig up at Dormere. My mattress was ready on Tuesday. No idea how I missed that call. I swear to God, sometimes those notifications just get lost in the shuffle. Highly annoying when you're waiting for a mattress. And now I've got such a beautiful day to be moving a bed. But it is what I'm going to do. You might be able to see the pillows behind me. I got up this morning and I stripped most of the bed, took all the pillowcases off. Gonna go over to the laundromat after to wash the sheets, take advantage, carpe diem and all that. Get them cleaned up before they go onto the new mattress. And yeah, so it's nice to have grace to put all this stuff in, because when I'm changing my bed in my van, honestly, that's one of the more difficult things, because there's not a lot of space to move around. When you've got 4 pillows, Well, 5 if you include the giant flower. And then all the bedding and my weighted blanket. It gets quite bulky, and like shoving it up to the cab, like doable, but obnoxious. So yeah, I just shoved them into Grace. We're gonna grab the weighted blanket, throw it in here as well. Then we're gonna leave Grace and we're gonna hop in Lucky, and we gotta go ditch the old mattress. I'm gonna put it in my cousin's garage for now in case this new mattress is horrific. I hope it's not, but that is that plan. So let's get our butts back over to Lucky and get everything sort of squared away. Right. Hello again, Penny. How are you? I know I was barely gone a minute, wasn't I? Oh, hang on. May not be snowing like it should be out there, but it's still nippy and windy. Now, just got to strip the bed, the final sheet, get all that put into the laundry bag. Oh, I know, darling, I know. Are you so excited? Oh, are you just so excited? You know, we get a new bed today. You don't really care, do you? Although it's gonna be pretty funny with Lucky in here and no mattress while we drive up to Dormir. You wanna help? You wanna carry the weighted blanket to Grace? Talk about some talk back. Oof. Yeah. There we go. I don't think you want to come out here, darling. You'd freeze your tiny kitty nips right off. And I'm hoping with this new mattress, I won't have to use this topper either. So I won't, you know, maybe I'll actually gain a little bit of headroom in here. That'd be nice. Like this one I mentioned before, this mattress here is the firmest you can get. And it's a 6-inch mattress. So I've had this on here because firm's just been a little too firm. This new one is foam and memory foam on top. So, and only medium firm. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's all we're gonna do for now. Let's get this out of here. Oh, look. 7 pillows, wouldn't you know it. Laundry bag, sheets and everything. Put away. Bring the poop bucket off the driver's seat as you do. Should be pretty well good to go, I think. Ah, I see you are already in your position, Penny. Let me get that for you. Ready? And... oh. There you go, darling. Ready to hit the road? We got a little moisture happening up there, don't we? Don't mind me. Thank you. Love a good liquid vacuum. Ah, I say, be gone with ye. Tally freaking ho. Yeah, I just looked on my DC to DC charger there because Lucky's going to be in motion for well over an hour now because it's literally like opposite ends of the city that I have to go to. So we're going to be able to get a good charge out of that. The sun has not been shining very well the last couple of days, and I haven't had Lucky over to any sort of shoreline in a while, so I got dishes rattling around in my sink. As I do. Keep it down back there. Hope we get a nice top up, and I may, once I get to my cousin's, I may plug in my VTOMAN to the inverter to get it charged up because it's been doing its job. Charging my computer and my switch and all that good stuff. Take advantage of the moments when the vehicle is in motion and the generator is generating. The generator being Lucky's engine.
Good morning. Can I please get a large coffee with 2 cream and...
Sorry, large coffee, 2.
That's everything.
Thank you. 875, please.
Thank you.
Oh, Tim Hortons. How very Canadian of me. What do you think, Penny? Starting to snow a little bit more out there now, eh? Will you flinch when the wipers go? They're not gonna get you. You're safe, I promise. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Right? She's very well behaved. Thank you. Have a good day. Right, and we are here. We're gonna leave Lucky idle and let that charger charge. And we're gonna flick on the inverter down here. So right here, right by my knee, I got my inverter on off remote switch. There we go, beep tells us we're live. Let's plug in a VTOMAN. All right, multitasking. Oh yeah, I've got my empty Dutchman dairy bottle. That needs to go back to the market, and it's open today. That's good. Where are you looking? My face is up here, man. Everybody just calm down. All right, so we're charging up the little guy here. Get his power cable. Come back here, plug it into the inverter. Boop. That should spring him to life. Oh, he's at 66%. All right. Charge up, my little compadre, with our completely self-sustaining home. When it comes to power, anyway. And I gotta go unlock the garage. I forgot the garage door opener in Grace, so I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, good opportunity to shake the cat litter box as well. All right, all of our self-made insulation is still back here. Huh. All right, we're gonna have to move that and this and these. Get them out of the way. Come here. Okay. Foam first, nice and light. And the super firm, custom-made mattress. There. Hey, Penny. The bed's done. Don't worry, it won't be long. Cat shitter's full. Look at that, handy dandy access to the overstock of cat litter. Bartender, top it up. All right. Funny does that look? No bed. So much more room for activities, but a lot more uncomfortable. Let's make this as quick as possible. Back up to Dormir. mattress incoming. Okay. I forgot they come vacuum sealed. The van's already running. Unbelievable. I'm just gonna move away from the front door here and we'll get a look at it. We'll get it out of the bed and give it time to breathe and puff up before nighttime tonight. How you doing back there, Penny? Holding on to your butt? Good job. Also, this is the first one this year. I forgot to turn my diesel heater off when I started driving, and now we've got an error 8, which means flame out, which that happens. I remember it happening last year when I drive at highway speeds with it on. I think what happens is air comes up the exhaust and blows the flame out, or whatever, cools off the glow plugger. However it works. So hopefully not too much trouble. We're just gonna turn it off. Oh, that turns it back on. Well, we'll let it power up and see if it works. And then we'll make sure that we turn it off before we hit Deerfoot Trail again. While that's doing that, let's get a knife and free our new mattress. Don't cut the mattress. I don't really need a knife. Oh, as soon as I release this, it just wants to burst out. Makes it a little difficult to get the knife running right up the edge of this. Come on, you. Warm. Must be because of all the power and the diesel heater's booting up. Let it go. So close. Holy crapola. Diesel heater's definitely working. I'm gonna turn it off now. I don't need any more heat in here. Oh. Sorry about it, watch your face. And this is gonna hurt just a little bit. Sorry. Okay. Oh boy, first thoughts? Oh no. Is it too soft? Mother. It's all right. We'll let it fully expand while we drive to the laundromat. I'm sweating. We got 20 minutes on the clock. We don't have any bedding, but we do have a sack full of flannel. Ah! Let's give this bad boy mattress a try. It is so vastly different compared to the other one, like in terms of firmness. Well, I'll never be able to tell for sure until tonight, once it's all made up proper. Hard to say. In the meantime, I'm just gonna relax and play some Switch. And I gotta give a huge shout out and thank you to David in the UK for this early Christmas present. He sent me this grip for the Switch. For those that are interested, it's a super simple little setup here. I didn't even know that this stuff existed. I've been trying to find a more comfortable way to play my Switch in handheld mode. I've got these third-party Joy-Cons that slip on and they've got kind of grips on them, but they're not Nintendo quality, right? So this thing's super cool. You just slip the Switch right inside it and it gives you the little grippy grips. Ha ha! Way more ergonomical. And now I can be more comfortable playing my video games. Thank you very much, David. I appreciate you, sir. This thing is awesome. It is, oh, and if anybody's interested, it's the Satisfy by Zen Grip Pro. All right, I gotta go kill some monsters in Torchlight. All right, all this zipping back and forth all over the city has made Lucky just a little bit thirsty, so let's get her tank topped up, and if I'm feeling up to it, maybe I'll do the grand truffle shuffle here and fill up the diesel tank while I'm here. I've got a full Rotopacks on Grace, but since we're like here, or because everyone and their dog is here getting gas at this exact time, we'll do diesel first. All right, and on the opposite side, fill it up. I see you found a new comfortable spot to sit. Good for you, Putty Tap. Well, I guess I can stop complaining about the weather forecasters being wrong. Oh, the snow's not really sticking around. It's just still very, very wet and yuck out. And I'm gonna probably move my whole situation tonight. I.e. not stay down at the Walmart I've been at for the last few days. I like to move around. I don't like to stay in the same spot all the time. I mean, that's one of the benefits of living in a van, right? When you're in a city, you are kind of limited by your options. The pump is done, so I'm gonna go close that up, and then we'll get back to Grace and get the brand new, hey, you're in the way, carton, bed made. Normally I just find a spot where I can pull Grace up later, but I don't want to transfer the pillows and get them all wet. So we'll just pull up next to Grace first for now. Then we'll move the whole rig into a more appropriate area of the parking lot to hitch up and haul out. All right. That's pretty much even. All right, I got the 2 sheets on the bed, and I got all the blankets back there for the draft blockage and neck supportage. Now, let's get the pillows out of Grace. Hello, darling. All right. Quick transfer, quick transfer. What the heck? Door, stay open. It's not gonna stay open. Stay. Curvature of the earth is affecting my van. There's 3, 4, 5. Excellent. There we go. And the nice lightweight blanket. Why did I leave? I don't even want to know. Welcome back. Ooh. Okay. And there we go. Wow. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. And pillows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the new bed is made. I wish I could go to sleep right now, but I got a whole rest of the day ahead of me still. All right, and let's get the rig set up to blast off. Just gotta find a nice big wide open section of parking lot. Shouldn't be a problem in a massive city. Now to get the Irish Pirate Queen. Ooh. Hello, darling. How are you? I need my seatbelt. We're going 2 feet. All right. Beep, beep. I'm in a Jeep. All right, all hooked up and ready to roll out. Autobots, see aforementioned word. Z. All right, and we are all moved and Grace is detached and I'm ready to hunker down. The snow has not stopped, but it's not that cold out. And Lucky's holding the heat pretty well, but I'm still probably gonna turn that diesel heater on and get it ticking, ticking, ticking. Nice and warm in here. I can't even speak. I need to eat something, that's what I need to do. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this one here until later. Not much I can say about the bed until I've spent a night on it. So I'll probably do that. Then we'll have a little bit of a chitty chat. Oh, I so hope it works, you guys. It'd be so nice to just not wake up in excruciating pain. Good morning. And what a morning it is. And this is not how I imagined ending this entry in the vlog, but I guess that's first things first. Bed is pretty comfy. I can't say I have a lot of pain, which is very interesting, and you'll understand why when I get to the end of this next story that's coming up. But so far, after night number 1, no regrets with the new mattress. So that is wholly positive. And now for something that's not so wholly positive. Oh, got back to the van last night after I dropped Brooklyn off, turned the heater on, my diesel heater, and as soon as it ignited and started heating, which it still did, it started exhausting into Lucky. Nothing but fumes filling this cab. Had to turn on the ceiling fans to get the smoke out. And then if you don't know how complex my ridiculous setup is here, I basically had to move everything from underneath the bed and on the bed to the front of the cab. It was too cold and snowing profusely to move anything into Grace. And after everything was moved, I was then able to fold the bed closed and slide it in so it's more in couch formation in order to grant me access to where my diesel heater is. And huge shout out to Amber. Thank you very much. She stayed up with me and assisted me in this whole process. Basically, what was discovered is that exhaust was coming from where the exhaust pipe meets the exhaust port on the heater somehow. Diesel was leaking out of my fuel line somehow, and my air intake hose was all but disintegrated. So just a perfect storm of stuff that could go wrong. So I had to go out to my cousin's house around 10 on some pretty ridiculously treacherous roads. Thank goodness for Grace. get all of my spare diesel heater parts, come back here and replaced the air intake hose, which not only was the hose itself disintegrating, but the filter housing was missing its top. So that means it was also missing the filter. So it was basically just a big open hole sucking in air and all the dirt and grime. Not sure how long that's been like that. Replaced that, replaced the exhaust pipe with a new one, even though the old pipe, it looked okay, just old. And then slathered everything with silicone and took out my fuel line, cut a little bit off the tip and shoved it back up there. Everybody just calm down. Sealed it up with silicone because my heater it sits inside my cab. Long story short, it was a nightmare and it's very small space to work. The house was in the worst state I have ever seen it in. And when you have two bodies in here moving around that mess, it's even more impossible. But we got it done, got it situated, got the new exhaust pipe connected to the muffler, and I decided to just let the silicone sort of cure overnight. I ran Lucky for some heat right before I went to bed, and I was able to fall asleep around 2, and I woke up at 8, and it was just chilly enough in here for me to try turning it on, and it's ticking away right now. So, oh, what an adventure. Today is going to be a day. But I guess that's just part of nomadic living. It's frustrating because it's, on one hand, it's like, oh, every time a heater breaks, it's always going to be cold and miserable out. Unfortunately, yes, that's 100% true because you're not going to be using your heater when it's warm and comfortable outside. It's just the way it is. So keep my eye on that situation. That'll be something I'm probably adding to the list of my things that I'm going to want to redo if I find myself out in BC for those 6 weeks in the new year. I am going to leave this entry here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. I'm going back to bed.